All right, Steve, so I spent a lot of time on the chipping green yesterday working through my 7-iron chipping. Huge help. I mean, right off the bat, feeling a lot more comfortable, just not throwing strokes away. But I am finding myself 3-putting a lot more than I'd like. And I've tried some different kind of drills and things like that, but what have you got that can really help me? What kind of drill, when I'm going to the putting green, can you give me that's really gonna kind of help me with my feel and distance putting and turning those 3 putts into 2 putts or even 1 putts?
Bert, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell our Chickenstix friends, our Chickenstix golf friends, a little something about how we can do that. So listen, guys, here's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we learn how to lag putt, because if you can avoid 3-putting, that's a big deal to get those strokes down below 100. So what you're going to do then is you're going to go on the putting green and you're going to take a couple of balls and you're going to go from different distances. It might be 10 feet, might be 20 feet, might be 30, might be 50. And when you hit that 20-footer, what you're going to do is hold that finish and see how close you can get it to the cup. Now, for some reason, if you don't hit one that's really great, give yourself a mulligan. You're practicing. Throw that ball down and try to hit one a little bit closer so you'll be able to learn how to make corrections. And as you hit that second ball, after paying attention to how what you did influenced how that ball rolled, did it go too far? Did it go to the right? Did it go to the left? Bert, I'll tell you what, if our friends will do that, they'll be able to establish great touch, great feel. So the lag putting drill, which we are going to shoot, will be a great help for them to establish the touch that they need in order to not 3-putt and be able to break 100.
Because I can tell you, and I know you guys had that same experience, when you get that good drive, you get that good tee shot, you get that good approach shot, you get on the green, you're 20 feet away, and then the wheels come off. It is so frustrating, and then you've got to try to get your mental headspace squared away so you don't go to the next hole and like put your tee shot in the woods because you're still thinking about that 3-putt. So I'm going to step aside. We're going to let Steve step in and give us a nice little coaching session, and I'm looking forward to seeing this drill.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, let's do it.
Bert, this is going to be a lag putt from about 20 feet. We'll see how we do, and we're going to practice that exercise. Of course, it'd be nice to hit your first putt and have it go in the hole, but in this drill, I'm just going to show you how you're going to handle it if you're not hitting those lag putts close. So the first one I'll probably leave about 4 feet short or so, and then I'll show you how to make that adjustment. Now that putt I obviously hit short. I did it intentionally because I want you to know what you have to do to make the correction. So what I'm going to do, one of the things that I did when I hit that putt, I had a sense that it was going to be short, but nevertheless, I held my finish and I stayed with it so that I could really get a sense of how what I did influenced how that ball rolled. So this time I'm going to add a little more energy so that I can dial in that feel, and hopefully I did that carefully enough to be able to get that ball a little closer to the hole. So I made the correction, and that was pretty good. Now if I was going to hit another ball, I just hit it a little bit further. But that's a great way to start to establish great feel for your lag putting. We were talking about how important it is when you're practicing to mix up your putts, vary the distance that you're going to use for your putts, because if I'm standing here with a 6-foot putt, I can get really good with a 6-foot putt. But as we were talking about with our lag putting, what you want to be able to do is get good at anywhere around the green, and the only way to do that is to make sure you change the length of the putt you're going to hit so that you can begin to have great feel and great touch from anywhere on the green. But if you only hit one putt from 10 feet all the time, you'll get really good at that, but you won't have the feel for the putts from all over the green. So Bert, I was really learning a lot about those 20-foot putts, and what's funny is what I did is I went ahead and went to 25 and 30 feet so that I could begin to understand how to get and develop my feel much better. One of the things the reason I do that is so that at the end of my practice, what I do is I challenge myself. I'll go to 20 feet, I'll go to 25 feet, then I'll go to 30 feet, and I'm not allowed to leave the putting green until I've two-putted each of those, similar to the basketball player who can't leave the court until he's made those 10 free throws in a row.